Hey guys, happy Wednesday. Hi Adam. Hey Stuart. Peter, g'day. Mark, hello. Um, I'm about beat to be honest. I really feel like I haven't had much of a weekend, but I've got a bit done. Been all go. Don't know if I've got anything to show you really, but I've done some stuff, which is awesome. Hey Mark Osborne, g'day. James P, hello. No launch progress. There actually is some launch progress, but anyway, not very much. There's a bit bit light on. Audio is probably a little muffled. It's probably me, to be honest, or it could be my hand over the microphone. I'm not feeling chirpy as I could be. David, g'day. What did I do this weekend? What's everyone else up to? I didn't watch any YouTube. Run some pretty rough letters on this bit of tin. Morning, Paul. Got a shadow on it last night. It's not terrible. It's not real good either in places. It needs a bit of a touch up, but once it's all dry. Hey, fridge. Bit of a shadow on both of them, I think. Focus. A bit difficult to see. Anyway, that'll do. Enough of that. Looking at it too close isn't good. But it's not terrible, but I've seen a lot of better sign writing, to be honest. Probably picked the wrong paintbrush. Anyway. What else have I done? Nothing to that. Nothing to that. Nothing to any of that. Ordered some paint. There we go, because we need another project. Gonna sort of shout this product out because I think this is pretty good. The products that I've used in this range are really good. Marine paint catalogue. This is pretty good stuff, I think. Don't know where it's made. I think it's made in Melbourne. Punchbowl, New South Wales, Sydney. This stuff comes in different colours. We've been using the red a bit down the steam shed. This is grey. Not terrible primer at all. This really like this. Their undercoat primer for wood's very, very good too. Very suitable on machinery. This cover's nice and clean. It seems to last pretty well. We bought a big tin down at the steam shed and we seem to have painted a lot of stuff for it. But got another tin because got roller bits to paint. This is for the running boards. This is a pretty good varnish, this. Kind of, I've used this before, I like that. So it's just ordinary clear yellow varnish. That's for the running board at this point. And there's a clean-up thinner for it too, which is probably just thinner, but it's not a crazy expensive product, so I've got some of that. New paint has gotten expensive. Yeah, went to the paint shop and spent $300 or something, but never got. What I did get is a couple of litres of where is it? This one. Still can't read that, sorry. Heat safe black. It's good to 300 degrees. It's probably going to be a bit more durable than Potbelly, and they're quite a bit cheaper, probably about the same price. It should cover pretty well. It also, I think it probably won't go chalky and grey. So that's what we've got. There's a couple of litres of that coming to paint the smoke box on the. Hey, Greg. To paint the smoke box on the and the boiler on the roller. Now I tossed up between this, which is the only colour they have, which is slate, which probably isn't terrible. I think no, sorry, wrong range. Shadow grey is the one they have for this exterior gloss. It's not a bad paint, but it is really just house paint. It's a good product. It's really nice. It goes on nice and smooth. Hang on, guys. Yeah. But I decided against it because it's not really the colour. Yeah, just go to the dealer. Go to Haynes or Inspiration or someone like that who's got it. It's not crazy expensive. 4 litre of this stuff, or a litre tin of this stuff, which is the biggest tin you can get. It's the biggest Potbelly tin you can get to. 50. I got a trade price, but $52, something like that, which is cheaper, I think, than Potbelly, which is about 75, something like that for a litre. Yeah, that varnish is pretty good for what it is, and that 500ml tin was about $30, something like that. And I reckon that'd cover meters and meters. What does this say here about coverage? 12 square meters, it says. We'll see about that. So, I've actually gone for Vipons, which is also made in Melbourne, for exterior, or for enamel for the roller. The colour is slate grey, which is that colour, paving paint colour they've got. It's a slate grey. It's probably not quite that dark. I had the paint colour, so I hope when they mix it, it comes up. But I'm putting Vipons. It's not they don't call it coach enamel in Australia, but it's the same stuff. It's very, very nice. I find with this company you tend to 10 square metres a litre with this stuff, we get a lot more than that, I think. Can't get it at Bunnings. No, you've got to go to a paint shop for that. So, I've actually gone and ordered 4 litres of Vipons. They're basically their answer to, like, traditional coach enamel. Is a very nice paint from what I've used of it. little bit less elastic than their sign paint, like the lettering enamel. I find the lettering enamel sort of tends to hang on a bit better, which is what you want. Whereas the coach enamel tends to cover nice and not leave brush marks. There's an actual steam engine that's been painted in the catalogue. Graying. Oh, sorry guys, really bad light here. But little green Clayton and Shuttleworth portable. Can't fix that. Sorry. So, good product, I think, and I like Vipons too. Anyway, we have paint for the roller. That's a pretty big step. One is working out what colour, and two, deciding to do it, and three, feeling like we're actually going to get some of the old paint off it and put some new stuff on. It's a big job, a really big job, but we're going with photographic grey, which is slate grey. And to be honest, it's probably about, look, it's probably a fraction lighter than that, but with a bit of blue in it. It's not that light. Anyway, that's what I've done this week. Pulled the running boards off the roller. This place is looking a bit lived in because I haven't really been in here for a few weeks. I had a bit of a scruffy clean up tonight. But these aren't actually leaking oil everywhere now. Back to wood. This is side running board, and there's another board that goes on the bottom of this. It's got two cutouts there for the drain cock pipes. But this will clean up, a bit of varnish on it and bring it back to nice, something you can wipe down rather than you could just put a bit of oil in it. But you find, I think, that whatever goes in it's just going to soak in it, and whatever goes on top is going to be hard to clean off. So I'm going to varnish this up, get it back to wood and get it nice and clean and varnish it up. So that's a few hours on Tuesday cleaning this up. Needs a lot more hours, but it's sort of starting to come up. You can't really see there, but there is actually some wood showing through. Went over and saw John Pettit and borrowed his big belt sander there. So that's next weekend. Get into that and clean it up nice. So did that. It's awesome. These are the bolts out of it. Some of them are the old traditional big head coach bolts. Probably. Or probably not. They look like they were all new bolts back in the 70s. That one probably was original. And that one probably. And probably that one, I don't know. Maybe not. These ones have got B on them. Anyway, they'll do. They're half-inch Whitworth. But they've all got undersized nuts on them. So I'm guessing we're going to have to get in and make new nuts from proper size nuts. Proper washers. So that's another job. There's another 2, 4, 6, 7 bolts. Why is there 7 bolts? 4 of them hold the running board on. on the roller, and the other 3 hold the water lifter hose bracket on the running board. So, hey Randy. So they need cleaning up, coat of paint, and probably black paint coming through the varnish would be nice. And the threads cleaning up and nuts making. It's another 7 nuts, so I'm up to about 40 half-inch Whitworth nuts I need to make. Never stops. Anyway, got all that cleaned up and did that. Pretty happy with that. Eventually we'll get it all back together. And all while I was waiting for paint to dry or something else to do, or was procrastinating something, I ended up finishing this, or getting it somewhere near looking like it was finished. This other end of the box. It's not terrible, I don't mind that at all. Not sure if I like the G, but it'll do. Anyway, so box is looking good. Oh, something else I was going to show you. Haven't got them here though. Never thought that through. Business cards. Got business cards, so that was a bit exciting. A bit excited about that. Try and get rid of a few of them and get some jobs in. Wonder where they are in the other room. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll go and get one. Yeah, back. Is there weather? Yeah, yesterday was miserable. Anyway. Yesterday was squally and miserable. This morning was too, or this afternoon, sort of lunchtime was squally and miserable too. Not that I saw any of it because I was at work. But I'm a bit stiff because I spent most of yesterday sort of in the rain. Better than that. Anyway. These are pretty nice. I like these. Pretty happy with that. Wait, that's come up. Thanks, Dan, for the artwork. Look, this is all sounds pretty ambitious. Way more ambitious than I really probably should be, but I guess practice makes perfect, so got to get in there and practice on someone's pride and joy. Not feeling much like, not feeling particularly confident sometimes, but we'll see how we go. Practice, 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 practice. If I get in and practice a bit, I think I've improved a little bit the last little while, but I need to pull that into gear. That's where we're at. Anyway, so it looks professional. I'm not sure if it is professional, but anyway, not sure if this works as professional as it could be. But it's sort of a freebie swapsy sort of thing. Yeah, righto. We'll talk about that at some point, Dan. He wasn't there. Not after you turned up. Printed another one of these with some mods. Going to make a couple of little brass or aluminium, probably brass inserts to go in these holes, so I can put a couple of 3mm cap screws down in them and screw it to the screw it to the launch guard, and I'll put insert nuts in here out of sight on an angle. You like that? Printed inserts, dropped insert nuts in there. I'm a little bit impressed with the way that turned out. For Onshape anyway, CAD program, there's a plug-in that allows you to insert metric or imperial hardware into a print with the extra bits. I'm hopeless with stickers. It's something I'm not particularly good at doing, is sending out stickers. Sorry. Print in place. I paused it and dropped the nuts in, and I printed the angled inserts to cover them up first, and then dropped them in as well. So pretty happy with it, actually, the way that's come together. This is actually going to sit in here with 2 bolts. And then this little aluminium cover with the same shape cut out in the back is going to go in there with 3 screws, hold it in place. So that's something I'm sort of messing with, not particularly enthusiastically, but there we go. That's how it is. Progress on that engine? Zilch, 0, nothing, nada, very little. What's this going to be used for, Adam? Yeah, I don't know yet, but we might as well have it in place in case something crops up. Yeah. So there's a whole lot of nothing. By the way, I'm not really well organised. I'm a bit tired tonight. I'm going to go to the bathroom and I'll be back. So sorry, talk amongst yourselves again. We're not looking at anything. No, look, don't get old, guys. That's where we're at with that. Hands washed. Don't get old. I'm pretty exhausted, so I sort of need less than half hours planning. Anyway, this is a mount for on this guard that we've made. Guard looks pretty nice, actually. Really like the guard. I think that's an excellent job. But this mount is this is a prototype, but it's really a mount for this box. which goes on here, and probably might not be aluminium, it might be plastic, I don't know. And in here is going to be a taco and a counter, a rev counter and stuff. Anyway, don't know. Anyway, that's a job that's in the making. If I get this on it and cleaned up and nice, it can sit there for a while and we don't need to mess with anything on it really. No great rush on that. When it happens, it happens. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. Anyway. I feel like I've been crazy busy. I haven't washed a car and I meant to do that yesterday and it never happened. Just really couldn't be incensed doing it. It's Monday or Tuesday night after I finished for the night and it was getting dark. It's getting dark now about 5 o'clock, something like that, which isn't fun. Anyway, might wash it tomorrow night coming home if I feel like it. We'll see how we go. It's still got about an inch of mud all over it from our road run weekend. It is parked outside in the rain, but we're not getting enough rain to wash it, unfortunately. So there's 1,000 things. I'm back down at Fridges on the 24th, I think, for the weekend. Believe that to be the right weekend. To dog sit and to actually get some stuff done. So I'd like to get all this stuff ready, wire wheel and stuff, to actually put some real paint on the roller, but we'll see how we go. Yeah, it's getting chilly, it's getting cold, and I'm getting less inclined to carry on with life as time goes on. No, it's not that bad, it really isn't, but it'd be very nice to have a restructure. We're working on it. That's part of it. If anyone thinks I'm good enough to do their actual jobs, it'd be very nice. But that's subjective too. But yeah, it's dropping off a bit overnight, and I got wet yesterday afternoon a couple of times from messing around because I'm out under the carport, under the awning. What date are it coming down? I don't know. I think it's Friday night, something like that. I think it's Friday night. I think it's Friday night at this point. An ability to pay helps a lot, especially when you own a steamroller. I'm finding that that's a bit of a struggle. It's not really, but we need to restructure that a bit too. Be nice. At my point in life, sort of feel a bit more entitled to more money than I'm actually making, but not sure if that's really how it's supposed to be. It's I don't know idea what is here. I'd say it's probably 18, 17, 18, something like that, probably still outside. Might be 16. What else can we talk about? I don't know, I haven't got in. It's only been half an hour. We haven't really covered anything. Just sort of feel this weekend I haven't done anything of any real interest. And the jobs I did do were hard manual labour for hours and hours and hours and hours, like cleaning back that running board that had inch of crater grease on it. Some jobs, like the end of this box down here, was I put about 10 minutes into that yesterday. I feel like I've spent a fair bit of time on this. It probably looks nicer in person than on pictures, but I like it to be the other way around. Put a line around that and go and hang it up. Job's done. I did paint and finish a couple of prime and finish a couple of boards for signs. Just little jobs that need to be done. Things like that. Excuse me, sorry. What's everyone else up to? Haven't seen much from Bill, but he says he's broken. I'm wondering how models and things are progressing. Didn't see anything from Dan Shedden as far as the video goes, but he didn't see anything from me either, so it can't really be too hard. Didn't see anything from Bill. There was a video, I believe, from James. I'm making a screwdriver. There's a new project. Oh my gosh. There's a new project from Rustnox. They're back on the case now. Send me a picture, James, and I'll give you some tips. Yeah, send us some pictures before you go too far. There's something I am good at, just closing cases. Dan's got a heap of parts for the Defender and more steel for the shed, which is exciting. Put some more posts in because it needs more posts. Vice hold downs are awesome. Good work. Oh my gosh, I can't stop that. I'm sorry. Apologise for that. Sort of feeling like I probably should actually just go to bed. Coffee helps. I don't drink coffee nowadays. It's a bit sad, isn't it? A cup of tea would be all right, but I'd be drinking it black because I forgot to get milk. Bill drank some beer. That sounds all right. Definitely counts. Any word on the new job, Adam? Also sketching a few jobs that I've got to do. So I actually put my hand up and said I'd do a board or a project for a panel for a panel swap in one of the Facebook groups, sign painting groups. It's organised by a friend of mine here in Queensland. And the last few years I've thought, yeah, I'm not really feeling like I'm anywhere near good enough to participate in that. But this year I did say I would do it, so I've got to find a pub sign, an Australian pub sign before 1970. Any era before 1970, and you're going to mention your hometown in it, so that should be very exciting. Take care, Paul. Take care. I hope you get feeling better soon. Anyway, I didn't even cut a board or anything for that. I've sketched about 5 pages in the book and really not come up with anything, so we'll see how that goes. We all have heaps of jobs that need doing, though. That's how it is. I've got heaps of jobs that need doing too, and I haven't done any of them really. But I'll get this roller ready to start putting some paint on it. I think it'll be next. Anyway, I probably should call this. I think I'm going to call this. It's getting. It's not late, but I'm feeling pretty sleepy. So while that's coming around, I might actually go to bed. Don't think I've had anything to eat since about 10 o'clock, so I probably should fix that. I've got a parcel to send to Bill at some point too, which hasn't happened yet. I'll have to post that out. Anyway, take care. Good to see you all. Thanks heaps for joining in. I really appreciate you all hanging around and waiting to catch up. It's awesome. Give this sign a touch up and a line around it this weekend. I might go and install that. Pick up some castings in exchange for, I think. And we'll get all organised with the other stuff, but more soon, and hopefully I can get another proper video on my YouTube channel. The channel seems to change, my interests change, and my workload change, and the jobs I do change. So hope everyone's sort of willing to tag along while that change happens, because I apologise if you're not, but we'll get up to speed at some point again. Anyway, take care, Mark. Take care, everyone. And we'll catch you soon. I'm out. Be kind to each other. And particularly to me.